Welcome to CTEET 2026 SST History Paper 2 video. Our topic is what, when, where, and how, and we guarantee selection with your dedication. We will be covering the NCERT history content for Class 6th. Embrace this beautiful life with love. Wait for the morning light when it is night. The moment you desire will surely come. Trust in God and have faith in time. Let's begin with our topic, what, when, where, and how, in the context of history. Here are some important dates. Agriculture began about 8,000 years ago. The first cities of the Indus Valley Civilization emerged 4,700 years ago. Ganga Valley cities and the large state of Magadha developed 2,500 years ago. This map illustrates the location of the Magadha Empire, a significant area during the historical periods we are discussing. Where did people live? Millions of years ago, people lived on the banks of the Narmada River as food gatherers or hunters. About 8,000 years ago, people in the Suleiman and Kirthar hills began growing crops like wheat and barley. These early inhabitants also began domesticating animals, such as sheep, goats, and cattle. They settled down and lived in villages. The map shows the physical features of the subcontinent, including the Suleiman and Kirthar ranges where agriculture started. The images show wheat and barley, the first crops grown. This map shows the natural features of the subcontinent, highlighting key rivers and geographical areas mentioned in our study of ancient history. Agriculture also developed in the Garo Hills and Vindhya Hills, where rice was first grown. Early cities flourished along the Indus and its tributaries, about 4,700 years ago. Later, cities developed along the Ganges and its tributaries and coastal areas about 2,500 years ago. To reiterate, early cities grew on the banks of the Indus and its tributaries around 4,700 years ago. Subsequent urban development occurred along the Ganges and its tributaries and coastal regions about 2,500 years ago. This map illustrates the Indus River and its main tributaries, showing the region where some of the earliest cities flourished. These maps show the location of the Garo Hills in the northeast and the Vindhya and other hill ranges in central India, important areas for agricultural development. The area around the Ganga and its southern tributary Son was known as Magadha in ancient times. Its rulers were very powerful and established a vast kingdom. We use names like India and Bharat for our country. The word India comes from Indus, known as Sindhu in Sanskrit. Around 2,500 years ago, Iranians and Greeks called the Indus Hindos, or Indos, and the land to its east India. The name Bharata was used for a group of people living in the northwest. This group is mentioned in the Rig Veda, an early Sanskrit work about 3,500 years old. This name was later applied to the country. Sources for past information include manuscripts, which are handwritten books. The English word manuscript is derived from the Latin word manu, meaning hand. These manuscripts were usually written on palm leaves or on bhojpatra, a material specially prepared from the bark of the birch tree, which grows in the Himalayan region. Here are examples of the bhojpatra tree bark and manuscripts written on this material. Another source is the inscription, found engraved on hard surfaces like stone or metal. These contain details of rulers' orders, praises, genealogies, and works. An important note is that Asoka's Kandahar inscription is unique because it uses two different scripts and languages, Greek and Aramaic. The year is counted from the date of birth of Jesus Christ. BC means before Christ. AD, or Anno Domini, is commonly used for the current era. BCE stands for Before Common Era, and CE for Common Era. BP means before present. This slide is currently blank. Written sources include epics like the Mahabharata and Ramayana, poems and plays. Many are found in Sanskrit, Prakrit, and Tamil. The Prakrit language was often used by common people. This slide is currently blank. Archaeologists are scientists who study ancient remains and materials to gain cultural and scientific information about past human societies. Archaeologists study the remains of past civilizations, examining things people left behind, such as homes, clothes, tools, bones, and dishes. They study human history through the discovery and exploration of ancient art, architectural remnants, monuments, and various other materials. Archaeological evidence includes remains of buildings made of stone and brick, paintings, and sculptures. It also encompasses tools, utensils, weapons, jewelry, and seals. Bones of animals, birds, and fish are also part of this evidence. Historians use the term source for information derived from manuscripts, records, and archaeology. Historians are those who dedicate themselves to studying the past. This slide is currently blank. For CTET pedagogy, history should be taught through sources, not memorization. Students must construct their understanding using evidence. Maps and timelines are crucial for children to visualize the past. Activities like comparing past and present life build critical thinking. History must include common people, not only kings. Teachers should use stories, pictures, and discussions to build interest. This slide is currently blank.